Depression is a real prick. Drains all the joy out of life and makes it feel that nothing's worth doing. All you want to do is go back to sleep. And even then you dream all night and you wake up as though you haven't had any sleep at all. You can't get motivated. Nothing seems worth doing. Like I said, it's a real prick. I'm probably not telling you anything. You probably know what it's like. We might know what depression feels like, but I don't think anybody really knows what it is. Seems to me there's not much around you can do for it. A lot of people I know have got it. You know, funny thing is, depression rates are going up and medication rates are going up too. Something's not working, something doesn't add up, because really the more prescriptions written, it should be bringing depression down, but it isn't. Either depression isn't what we think it is, or the medication's not working. Maybe it's a bit of both. What if depression wasn't what we think it is? What if it's really something altogether different? What if it's not a chemical imbalance? What if it's not a medical or a biological problem? What if it's not hereditary, like faulty genes? What if it isn't helped by dredging up the past, trying to work out why you feel so lousy? What if it's something altogether different? What if? You know what I think it is? I really think it's a mood state. It's a mood. It's feeling lousy, and really everyone's on a mood scale. It's got sadness down this end and happiness up that end, and we're all on it somewhere. I reckon depression is being too far and for too long down the sad end of a mood scale. What if it is that? And it seems that you're kind of locked down there, you can't move. Come to think of it, a mood is an emotion. And emotions are designed to make us do something. It prepares us for action. So what if there's emotion, there's a lot of feeling, and depression is a lot of feeling going on, but there's no preparation. You really just can't get moving. Maybe you're locked down that end of the scale. Well, of course, there's no action. You don't have to be a rocket surgeon to work that out. Did you get that? If you got that, you're not depressed. Because you know what? Depressed people don't have the capacity to pick up anything like that, because there's part of their brain that isn't working. It's called the orientation response mechanism. That's the part of our brain that helps us notice things, prepares us for action, gets us motivated, doing things. And in depressed people, that mechanism simply doesn't work. They wake up exhausted in the morning, can't seem to focus, can't seem to concentrate, certainly can't get moving at all, because that mechanism that orients us and gets us moving, helps us to focus, concentrate, it is simply exhausted. So why is that? Well, in 1997, when they worked out why humans dream, or more particularly the function of REM sleep, they discovered that rapid eye movement sleep, which uses an enormous amount of energy, is actually completing that emotional cycle. You see, an emotion is a preparation for action, and once we act, the expectation is fulfilled, the emotion is discharged, and everything's fine. Now, of course, not every emotional arousal can be acted on, because a lot of them are basic drives around sex and love and food and status, basic stuff. So not all of those impulses can be acted on. So rapid eye movement sleep is when those undischarged emotions, those unfulfilled expectations, are brought up from the preconscious and they are acted out metaphorically. Something standing in for something else is acted out and then they're discharged. Wake up clear slate, ready to function next day, because the mental housekeeping has gone on during the healthy sleep cycle, a balance between high energy REM sleep and these slow wave restorative sleep. Once that balance is upset, anything that puts too much demand on this REM sleep, a lot of stuff trying to be discharged, the brain wading through a swamp of unfulfilled expectations, a lot of thinking, a lot of worrying, a lot of ruminating, and it simply gets bogged down. It tries to discharge it in the healthy sleep cycle, but it gets overloaded and it simply doesn't work. Wake up next morning, the very part of the brain that you need to get organised, focused, motivated, it is exhausted. So no wonder people wake up exhausted when they're depressed. They miss out on the good quality sleep and they use an enormous amount of energy trying to process this stuff, and then the mechanism that helps them to concentrate and get moving is simply not working. Makes sense, doesn't it?